Hello, hello. Happy Monday, Biz Buds. Today we are talking about how to let your people know that you are thankful for them. It is Thanksgiving month if you are in the US. And we are all on Twitter about what we are thankful for. I want to start out that I'm just really thankful for you guys for coming in and showing up. And it's been really fun to connect with you guys as a community. And I would love to, I'm going to share some ways that I've found to connect with your audience. And yeah, I've got some great suggestions also from people who wrote in. So yeah, your audience, your customers, the people who keep you in business, your vendors, all these people are what help keep your business running. And it's really important to share the love and show them love. So if you're talking about vendors or people you're collaborating with, always tagging them, always, if you got professional photos, tagging that person. The photographer is sending people in their direction. If people are asking for referrals, things like that, is a really great way. A little thank you note can go a long way. But let's kind of dig in more to customers of our products, okay? So giveaways are a great one to do. This is a great way to kind of a lot of people do it when they reach a certain number goal of followers or a big milestone or a big anniversary. Giveaways are a really fun way to not only get your audience involved, but also encourage them to reach out to folks who are outside of your network. This is a great way to kind of grow your reach, but also give some excitement and some love to the people who are already there. So if you have a newsletter, which I highly recommend having an email newsletter, adding in special treats within that email. So it's not just hey, how you doing? Here's what's up. Maybe it's a discount code. Maybe it's a special little downloadable that could be helpful. Maybe it's for you guys, I try to include lots of freebie handouts and things like that that can help make organizing your businessy things easier, or tips and tricks or links or whatever. Some sort of inside scoop. It could even be something as sweet as a behind the scenes or family photo or whatever, something that just says, hey, thank you for being my OG people and really supporting me, more deeply than just somebody who's following on Instagram. The newsletter people are the people who are showing up and signing up to specifically get your content. So that's huge. Another big thing that you can do is talk to these people. So in your emails, you can say, hey, I'm a human. I respond to your emails. If you email me, make a button that allows them to respond back. If it's on Instagram, don't just if they say, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Don't just do a heart, say, thank you so much. I don't know if it was my Seattle landmarks, I'll be have you been to Seattle before? The Fremont Troll is a really cool, weird thing to check out. And then you might even get to have some sort of conversation with them. Maybe they do live in Seattle. Maybe they're planning a trip, whatever. Maybe their grandmother lives in Seattle. You never know. And you never know what kind of connection you can make from just reaching out and acting like a human, right? I don't know. I feel if you just go through and you're thanks, babe, kisses, which I definitely do. I feel I probably do that more for people I actually know in real life. And for people I don't know, I feel this is a great opportunity. They have taken a moment out of their day to say, hey, I like this. This is so cool. I want to give them the courtesy of responding in kind and saying, thank you so much. Let me know a little bit about you. Be generous with your time. So I think this is another thing that you can do. It's a fine line between being too generous and getting toward burnout, and then being generous with your time. So for me, I really don't mind sharing my materials that I use or tips and tricks and stuff, especially with people who I've been connecting with over and over again. If somebody is just kind of hey, what brush is that? I don't know. I don't really mind. It's not really a big deal for me to share, but it can be helpful if you're getting a lot of questions like that and you're starting to feel that burnout. At this juncture in my business, I don't mind sharing. It's not really that much of a pain in the butt for me. It doesn't take much time out of my day. But if it's getting to the point where it is, listening to your audience, what questions are they having, and then creating some sort of resource that you can direct them to instead of like reinventing the wheel every time somebody asks. It's like, hey, thanks for asking. I have this list of supplies that I really love. Then you can like link it to your affiliate link. So if they buy it, then you're also getting some kickback. So it's beneficial to you and to them. Yeah. So being generous with your time, help people find you. I mean, I know this kind of sounds like, duh, but make it easy for people to find and connect with what they're trying to do. If you are often talking about like joining your newsletter, make sure there is an easy button to sign up for your newsletter on your website. Make sure you're talking about it. Make sure you're connecting links. Make sure you're doing your link in your bio. Make it easy for people to do the call to action that you're asking of them. Like, nobody wants to really work that hard. Like, I know if I have even like a moment of like lagging, if I'm trying to do online shopping on my phone or something, like I'll be like, abandoned cart. I don't care. So make it as easy and as intuitive as possible so folks can interact with you easily. So another thing that you can do is send out holiday cards. We sent out holiday cards to every single person who had made an order last year. Of course, it had only been like half a year because we opened in August. So it wasn't too many, but like they were hand addressed. We just saying thank you, and it had a little discount code. It's probably going to be something like much more low key this year. Definitely not hand addressed. Probably not even like my family's cards are going to be hand addressed, but like whatever. But something to just say thank you for being here. Thanks for being a friend. And, but it doesn't just have to happen at the holidays. Maybe pick like 2 people a month who have made an order and just like write them a little note and saying thank you and how much it means to you. And, something like that's a little bit more heartfelt than just the thing in the package. Also, handwrite something in your package. Like, even if it's just like your little note and then you sign your name, like something to show that a human has touched these products and you are grateful. It can really, really make a difference. I know I've seen some really lovely packaging from folks when shopping on Etsy compared to like when you get an order from Target and you're like, all right, cool. You're excited because like Target's the best, but also when it's from Etsy and you're like, you're supporting a small business. I don't know, it just feels good, right? Okay. Ask them what they want to see. So not only is this beneficial for you because you are hearing from your audience about what they want to see, you are also giving them an opportunity to share. And people love to share. People love to share their opinions. Like, I don't know. Just casual party trick. Like, just ask people questions about their life. Like, most of the time, people are just gonna like love to talk about it. And so if you're asking them what they want to see, not only are you getting that like data for you to use, like do it on your stories is a really great place. You've got like the polls and the questions and the quizzes and all those things. Or if you want something that's like a little bit more permanent, can help to have a post about it. We asked some folks a while ago, like what shops it hasn't posted yet. I'm like anticipating the post because I'm pre-recording all of these, but we'll be asking folks like what shop, what some of their local boutique shops are that they shop at that they think KTA stuff would be a good fit for. And, that can be like some leads for our wholesale stuff while also giving them the opportunity to like be able to shop our stuff in person because we are online. So wouldn't it be nice to be able to like touch and feel the cards? So that's like one that I think is maybe seems like a no-brainer, but like we could also probably all do a little bit more, right? So voice messages. This is one that's really interesting. I've heard a lot of people mentioning like sending voice messages to folks back if they message on Instagram, like, oh, hey, like, I don't know, what a cute like floral thing behind your desk or whatever. And then I would record back and be like, thank you so much. Like, I made them out of watercolor, whatever. Like, I mean, clearly I love to talk. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like when somebody sends me a voice message, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's me being like formal and like wanting to respond in kind. Like if somebody sent me a voice message, maybe I'd like walkie-talkie voice message them back. But I also feel like I am a lot more concise when typing compared to verbalizing. I mean, here we are at 10 minutes. I'm still blabbing on. So, you know, I think there's something to be said. Like if I was connecting with somebody and like maybe somebody just said, oh, like I'd love to book, like they just paid to book a custom portrait or something. I might be like, oh my gosh, we just got your order. Thank you so much. We're so excited. Something like that, like but not for like everyday comments. But if you use voice messages, I would be really interested to hear how that's going for you. And like, do you find that people connect more to it? Do people respond back with their voices? I don't know. I'm very curious. So please share. I've also seen folks welcoming new followers with a personal message and like a little like about me PDF, which I thought was really cool. Now I can't even remember who it was, but it was just, I was like, hey, thank you for following me. Like, you know, what brings you to my site? Like, I'd love to know more about you kind of thing. And it was like, oh, well, that is lovely. And it was just like a really nice personal touch. So I need to do that. I think that's awesome. And I definitely want, like, I'm totally, gosh, I wish I could remember who did that. I don't know. If I think of it, I'll add it in later. But yeah, so that would be a really cool one. I think I would be interested to see the traction that has and like maybe weeding out some bots or whatever too. Also, special surprises are a great thing to add in, like say maybe the first 5 people who order for your new launch are going to get a special surprise treat in their box or whatever, something to be like, ooh, I want to be one of those people. Yeah, and then letting folks know the ways that they can support you that are free and thank them for it. Like, it does not, I mean, not everybody can buy all your products, and that's okay, but there are still ways that they can support you. They can refer you to people who are looking for something that you do. They can, you know, like or save your posts. They can repost. They can, you know, they can just talk about you to their friends at a party. Like, and if you like ever hear, oh, so-and-so sent me to your website and like, I love what you do. Like, reach out to that person if you know how to contact them and say thank you. Like that is huge. Like that word of mouth kind of connection is like golden nuggets. That's what we're wanting. Like that kind of personal testimony is huge. So like not only just verbally thanking, like if you're feeling like, hey, like if there was a big commission that they sent your way, like, I mean, heck, I'd probably send some, like, if somebody connected me with like a huge like project where somebody was getting like multiple custom portraits, I would definitely send them like some thank you notes and like some swag and stuff to say like, hey, thank you. This is really, I really appreciate that. And people like that too. They're not really expecting that usually. So it could be like delightful and surprising. So, I'm going to check in here with what folks have said that they do. Susan from Suno Henna does a yearly Christmas card. Michelle from Mad Papery says, I always include a handwritten thank you note to my clients, to her custom clients. This is a great one to do. Some local clients I will meet up or deliver their products for free. So if that sounds like maybe wholesale things that she does, she'll drop them off for free so they don't have to pay for shipping. She also offers a discount for returning orders. So encouraging that loyalty is very cool. From online or from Etsy. Very, very cool. Let's see. Delon says, let them know in story feeds and make them feel appreciated. So just say it, you know, taking time to say thank you is great. And then Sweet Annie's Bakery does, she does a giveaway. So these are some really great options. If you have something that you're doing that you love that we didn't mention, I would or that we did mention, and maybe you have a tweak or something, or you just want to share, please, please, please write in the comments. I would love to hear what is working for you. What have you tried that maybe like didn't work, or what is your favorite way to let people know that you're thankful for them? So just a reminder that I'm so thankful for all of you guys. I cannot wait until I've told you a little bit about this, but I cannot wait until the new year when we are going to be working on finding a way to connect on a more personal and deep level with you all, in connecting you all with BizBuds and a greater sense of community. It has been such a treat. It has been such a pleasure and an honor to get to know you all on Instagram and through our various platforms. I have been blown away with the kindness, support, encouragement, and just amazing badassery of this community. So thank you for being a part of my life and a part of my journey. And happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate, and happy, I don't know, eat too much turkey or eat too much food on that Thursday, just in solidarity, right? Yeah, I hope you all have, soon, okay, not next time, but the following time, I will be live, and it's gonna be my birthday, and we're gonna do an Ask Me Anything, woo! So, can't wait to see you then. All right, bye, see you next week.